My brother returned after going missing for 4 years. If he really came back, I'm in huge danger. I knew that knife all too well. He moved his arm to hold his knife above his head. He lunged toward me from the end of the bed before I could form any words or cries for help in my mouth. And just as the knife was about to plunge into my chest, I woke up. I jolted in my bed, sitting upright, blood pumping with icy cold liquid coming from a heart frozen in terror. Felt cold and hot at the same time, feeling nauseous and shaking everywhere. I began to feel bile forming from my throat. So I moved my feet to the side of my bed and go to the bathroom. That's when I noticed it. There was that knife laying on the floor.
Oh, wow.
And the lamp at the foot of my bed. Maybe it wasn't a dream. At this point, I run to the bathroom to do my business, and I'm done. I'm still shaking, so I splash water on my face with cool water. Seems to do the trick for a little, so I head back to my bed. The door was closed, which was wrong since I left it open to go to the bathroom, using the light from my room to navigate the hall. I walk in to see him back in my room, this time sitting on my desk chair next to my bed, twirling that same knife on his fingertip. I'm in huge danger. I stood there, still frozen before the fight or flight response kicked in. I was going to kill you the night I went missing, he said, with the same unnatural grin on his face, with way too many teeth. But obviously, you knew that. Now, the response kicked in. I hightailed it out of there, slammed the door shut behind me to buy me some time, as I heard something inside the room shuffle to its feet. I bolted down the stairs to the front door, ready to grab my keys and spend the night anywhere else but here. As I put my hand in the bowl, I felt a lifeless cold hand already there. Looking for these little he asked slyly. He was dangling the keys in front of me, and I was briefly left wondering, how the did he get here before me? How the is he even here? The thought took only 1 nanosecond before I ran from the door, prepared to make the journey on foot. I pushed out the door and started to run for the woods. Yeah, I know it's a horror movie cliche, but that's what I did.
It is.
I heard the door open behind me and knew he was close on my heels. I felt the familiar deja vu feeling as I realized the events were almost exactly the same as the night he went missing. He chased me then too. He didn't have a knife then though. He thought his fist would be enough. He was wrong. As soon as I stepped into the boundary of the woods where the fateful event occurred, I turned around to see that he wasn't chasing me anymore. Instead, the knife lay on the grass in a pool of blood right outside the woods. My brother returned after going missing for 4 years. If he really came back, I'm in huge danger because that night I had the knife and I finished the job.